Upcoming Java electric motorcycle imagined digitally. So, Gadi Wadi is imagining a hypothetical electric motorcycle from a company that has never made a single statement about offering an electric vehicle for the Indian market. Publish anything with the word electric in it and it will generate views and moolah. That seems to be the mantra these days. Piaggio not to launch Vespa Elettrica in India anytime soon. Piaggio, the classic Italian scooter manufacturer, is known for its Vespa brand. Over the years, the company has showcased the Vespa Elettrica electric scooter in multiple auto expos across India, but not even once has it spoken about launching it in India. This is what Piaggio does. Parade electric scooters at every auto expo, get massive amounts of PR, show the world how green Piaggio is and how much it cares for the environment, then go right back to selling as many pollution scooters in India as possible. Maruti says, choose petrol vehicles over diesel vehicles while continuing to ignore the existence of electric vehicles. In this ad, a petrol head says petrol vehicles deliver amazing acceleration. But just how relevant is that concern to the average Indian consumer? Or does Maruti think all Indians secretly dream of being Michael Schumacher? And if we are going to be talking about acceleration, an electric vehicle's acceleration, even in my humble Mahindra E2O, can blow any Maruti ice tin can out of the water. The other guy in the ad says diesel cars generate more torque. Again, a concern that's mostly irrelevant to the Indian consumer. And don't forget, electric vehicles have instant torque, which Maruti happily chooses to ignore. And finally, there's a woman passively lapping up whatever gyan these guys are dishing out. As usual, Maruti keeps up its commitment to being India's most backward automotive company by keeping women out of the conversation. So, even in the year 2020, Maruti continues to behave as if EVs are non-existent. Its electric wagon R has failed to materialize, surprising precisely no one. For God's sake, wake up Maruti before other car companies leave you behind.
So thank you Abhishek for the awesome gossip. And yes, it's so true that Piaggio and other MNCs and these companies like to, just show some EV scooters in expos just to get a lot of PR.
Right.
They do gain PR and their actual intention is just to shove their dirty, polluting scooters down our throats.
Right, Amit, and I've been to these Vespa showrooms and they've got these petrol scooters on displays which are plus 1 lakh rupees in cost.
Yeah.
And it absolutely makes no sense.
Completely.
And financially, it makes more sense to actually go for an electric.
Yes.
With a petrol, you have the cost of fuel and the cost of maintenance. Electrics don't have any of that hassle.
So Rafe, what do you think about this Maruti ad? I'm saying it, I'm going to say it again. Maruti ad. I'm so pissed about this girl in that ad also. She's just drinking, hopefully coffee. And
something else.
Going wow on petrol, diesel. I mean, where are you guys? I mean, Abhishek is right. I think they shot this in 90s and they by mistake now released it in 2020. I mean, no mention of electric at all. I mean, there are no words left. I have nothing more to say, but Maruti,
regarding electrics, Maruti certainly could be hiding something, Amit. I mean, come on, they can't be that naive.
I wish.
Do you remember earlier when Rajiv Bajaj used to go all blasting electrics and saying how bad they are? And then they came out with the Chetak, the e-Chetak, which was a decent design. It had a swing arm mounted motor with, one-speed gearbox and lots of power. It's a good design by any standards. And I think Maruti is probably trying to play the numbers game. They are trying to milk as much as they can out of ICE vehicles and their existing technology and just keep going on business as usual.
Okay.
And maybe waiting for a day when batteries will be super cheap made in India.
So I don't think so, Rafi. Maruti sources a lot of their ICE components from China. And, very recently when that whole boycott China movement was going on and Maruti completely disagreed about it. They had actually tried to stop that whole thing. If they can import components for ICE vehicles, why can't they import stuff for EVs also? You remember when our friend Kedar was at the Niti Aayog meeting and where all automakers were discussing the EV policies, Maruti was one of the guys who completely opposed all of these EV policies, that they actually said there is no requirement for making any EV policies. Then you have Mr. Bhargava making anti-EV noises in media, and it's 2020 and it's shameful that there are no EV announcements from Maruti at all.
Yeah. So Amit, I think all of what you said is true. Also, Japan's Suzuki Motor Corp and Toshiba Corp and Denso Corp, they are getting together to have a giant joint venture to make India's first lithium-ion battery manufacturing plant. So Amit, the joint venture's name is going to be Automotive Electronics Power Private Limited, and they have the first phase planned at 1,214 crores.
Okay.
And they have charted out a plan to manufacture 30 million cells by 2025 per year. So I think, Amit, this is being done at the Maruti plant in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So I think the first company to actually benefit from this joint venture would be Maruti. And they are just throwing up smoke screens in the public to distract their competitors so that nobody actually figures out their game. And then when the cells are available, they will actually have a disruption in the EV market. So I think this could be as close as 2021 when they declare their plans to have a Maruti electric vehicle.
Okay. So guys, Rafi thinks that, by 2021 Maruti will launch an EV, but I don't think so. I think they just get out. I don't have any hope. What do you guys think that, if Maruti can actually come up with an EV car by 2021? Please do leave comments below. And if you know anybody from Maruti, please give us some inside info. Once again, leave your comments below.